Group discussion or one-to-one sessions, which one is effective? I would like to give some pointers on this. This is Renee Rose Matthew. I'm a CELTA certified tutor and also an author. I've been taking sessions for adult learners for quite some time. If you're visiting the channel the very first time, please watch the other videos. You may have a lot of pointers that have been missed over a period of time. Group discussions or one-to-one training sessions. When it comes to some learners, individual sessions are very effective. Now I hear a lot of people saying that tutors and learners get used to the particular tutor or the platform very easily, and then they end up not making any errors in their speech or while having a conversation. Remember, an effective training session will not always have just conversation. Different activities are part and parcel of communication skills and language sessions. So I too have a lot of learners coming to me for one-to-one training sessions. What is the role of a trainer? To gradually and effectively push the learner from the comfort zone. Allow the learner to think, contemplate, and do these activities together. So a trainer is not going to sit back and enjoy the show. You help out the learner with some of the techniques, strategies, and the right methods. In some places, in some cases, the learners require the basics. So there, the trainer will have to slowly push the learner from the comfort zone towards self-learning, elaborate, explain certain concepts also, and then make them do the activity. I know that customizing a session for a learner is not very easy from the side of a trainer, and many people don't do it. But training sessions become effective when such materials and some activities are customized, meeting the requirement of the learner. When it comes to one-to-one sessions, the trainers, of course, push the learner slowly and gradually from what they have been used to. That is, help them towards relearning, sometimes unlearning, and then just go with the flow of learning. This takes some effort and some time, not only from the side of the trainer, but also from the side of the learner. Now, this is like a small agreement between the trainer and the learner. Now, when you say that the learners get comfortable with the trainers, they may get comfortable with the setup. Suppose it's happening on Skype or Zoom or any platform as such, they may get comfortable. But I have seen for myself sometimes when I make activities from different levels, when I choose to mold the activities according to the requirement and the objectives of a particular session, some learners become uncomfortable, not because they're uncomfortable with me, but they're pushed to think, to do a different activity so that they think, speak, to evolve the thoughts into sentences. And for that you need language and a lot of communication skills. Now, when it comes to group discussions, there are a lot of people who have reached a particular level. Even it can be applied to elementary learners and beginners. So some of the learners hesitate to speak in front of a group. You can club the learners of the same level or sometimes of different levels. It depends on the activities and the ability of the trainer. Put them together in groups of 3 or maybe in groups of 4. Monitor how they are speaking and what they are doing. But there you have to follow a lot of guidelines. What is the use of just having a conversation in a one-to-one session or in a group discussion without giving any guidance? I'm not speaking only about the constructive feedback. The objective of the activity, why you're doing it with these learners, what is the problem that they're having. So you may have to take a couple of sessions and also make it conducive, suiting the needs and requirements of each and every learner. And as I mentioned in the beginning, some of them require personal attention with concepts, not just grammar, but also on how to exactly evolve the thought. And some people just come for presentation purpose. That is, they may not know how to effectively bring out a thought in front of 10 people or even 2 people. So that is where these kind of verbal and non-verbal communication skills come into the scenario. I would say that it's not practical to say that you get used to the trainer, you get used to the learner, and then the learner may end up not making any mistakes. No, that's not the case. If you feel that the learner is not making any mistakes, you have to change the activities, and at the same time make sure that even if they make a couple of mistakes, they are able to improvise and at least do justice to 85% of the activity, because there's nothing known as perfect language. They may make mistakes, and as trainers we also make mistakes, but at least do justice to 85 to 90% of that session, of that activity, to the objectives planned for the day or for a couple of sessions put together. So that is the need of the hour. That is how you help a learner. Now, coming to the learners, you should also keep a track of what you're doing with the trainer. If it's one-to-one sessions, what did you do throughout the session? What were the objectives? And post-session, what did you do? Did you work with the same activity? Did you try improvising the activity, taking it to a different level, choosing different set of phrases, words, and a different topic? These are some of the things that will help you. So do not take any blunt guidelines. Do not take it for granted thinking that, oh, this is not going to help me and this is going to help me. At times, both the types could be merged together, clubbed together with the discretion and the effective guidance of a trainer, which comes with experience and exposure. I hope you understand these points, and as a learner, you know what you need. And as a trainer, the trainer will also be responsible to help you through this journey. I hope all these points are clear. Happy learning.